ਐਨਡੀਪੀ ਆਗੂ ਜਗਮੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਨੇ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਕਾਰਨ ਲੌਂਗ ਟਰਮ ਕੇਅਰ ਸੈਂਟਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਏ ਉਤਾਰ ਚੜਾਅ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਫਿਟ ਲਈ ਖੋਲੇ ਗਏ ਲੌਂਗ ਟਰਮ ਕੇਅਰ ਸੈਂਟਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨਾ ਸਾਧਿਆ। ਪ੍ਰੋਫਿਟ ਲਈ ਖੋਲੇ ਗਏ ਲੌਂਗ ਟਰਮ ਕੇਅਰ ਸੈਂਟਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਫੈਡ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਕਾਰਵਾਈਆਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਫਾਈਜ਼ਰ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਦੇਰੀ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਪ੍ਰਤੀਕਿਰਿਆ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ।
Giving a big shout out to the over 200 doctors in Ontario that are raising alarm bells about the crisis faced by seniors in long-term care, the crisis that's been there for a long time, but it's been exposed by COVID-19. They're calling for urgent reform, specifically improved staffing hours, improved condition for workers, and as well removing profit from long-term care. The evidence is overwhelming. Profit in long-term care directly has led to increased infection rates and death of seniors in long-term care. We're losing our loved ones because of profit, and it has to end. So that's why today I called on the federal government again to take the first step. One of the largest for-profit long-term care providers is Rivera. Rivera is owned by a federal agency, so the federal government has the power to immediately make this public, work with provinces to deliver public service, and save lives. In addition, we know that the delays with vaccines and vaccination means more seniors are dying. I mentioned those 200 doctors. One of them mentions the fact that Dr. Dasani talks about nearly one senior every day dying because of COVID-19. That has to end. Vaccinations are a big part of it, but we're worried about the delays and what that means. So again, we're calling on the government for a clear plan for procurement and delivery and vaccination. Deeply concerned, very, very worried about what this means. We already know that the delays mean that less people get vaccinated, particularly the most vulnerable. We already know that the conditions in long-term care are continuing to be very difficult, very horrible conditions for seniors. We're worried about what this means. So we need to see an immediate plan, given this bubbling up, these concerns being raised about a limit on vaccines coming to Canada. Already with existing delays, we need to see a clear plan that addresses not only this delay, but the potential of an additional delay if there's any limits on medication or vaccines traveling from the EU or Europe to Canada. So we need a clear plan. We've been calling for a clear plan for a while. That's been one of the mistakes that this government has made. They haven't provided a clear, detailed plan like other countries have.
So a clear plan is what you want, but haven't we seen somewhat of a clear plan? 6 million doses they're expecting by the end of March, vaccinating all Canadians by the end of the year, September. This is a very complicated issue with supply chains and stuff like that. So, there's only so much that the government can do. So what more do you want to see in that plan?
Well, a plan is not sufficient if it's just about the results. We need to know how they are hoping to get to those results. So to get to everyone being vaccinated by September, what does that mean each month? How many vaccines does that require? How many people need to be vaccinated? What is the timeline? And what does the rollout look like?